Hi, I'm Liv Kennedy, and I've got some exciting news for you if you don't already know. The full version of 7 Days to Die is out. It's a game that has been in its alpha form for a long time now. It was actually released for early access in December 2013, so this 1.0 release has been over 10 years in the making. I've been playing it for years and it has a thriving community. It's pretty much Minecraft, but zombies. Well, more zombies, and you must survive a zombie horde every 7 days with an ever-increasing level of threat. It's a blast. If you're just getting started in 7 Days to Die, Eurogamer has a bunch of extremely helpful tips that are essential for the early game. If you're not a beginner, this video might not be for you, but you might find out something new. Who knows? Alright, let's dive in. I urge you to hit things. The tutorial task you're given to complete right when you land in the game will tell you to punch the grass for plant fibers, punch trees for wood, ow, and punch rocks for stone, even more ow. But you can hit just about anything in the world and it will drop resources for you. You can punch a TV for iron. You can punch a vending machine for electrical parts. You can even punch zombie corpses for dubious meat. Just get whacking and see what falls out. Do not ignore your skill points and XP. When I play some RPGs, I am guilty of noting, hey, oh, I leveled up. How exciting, and then completely forgetting about it. Please don't do that with 7 Days to Die. The perks you unlock help you more than I can say. You can level up general stats like strength, agility, and perception, but those then lead into other stats like Pummel Pete, which will take you from a run-of-the-mill caveman to the Queen of Clubs. That's what I call myself in the game because I prefer to use clubs and bats, and I level up Pummel Pete and it's really cool. It's like the playing card? Never mind. Delve into the perks menu and see what you can find. When you're looking for loot in the game, look up. That's right, those devious devs hide the good stuff up above you, or in places that are just difficult to access, like hiding ammo piles or sports bags in the rafters, for example. There are also certain large picture frames on the wall that can be destroyed, and there might be a sneaky little treat right behind them, or it might just be cornmeal, again. Upgrade everything. Whether you're making your own base from scratch or buffing up an existing POI, you can upgrade pretty much every building material that you place down. As I'm a PC gamer, I have to right-click to upgrade. For people playing on console, there will be another way you can upgrade. I need you to find it, and I need you to use it. Most materials will be upgraded with either wood or iron, but you'll need to use forged iron to upgrade, which is a valuable resource in the early game. So make sure you know where your priorities are. And if materials get damaged by zombies who are trying to, eat your brains, you can patch them up again with the upgrade button. Prime things to upgrade are doors, building blocks, walls, and trapdoors. And speaking of trapdoors, use them. You might be like, well, duh, Liv. No, listen to me. When you use them the right way, they make for one of the best defensive items in the game. For example, you've got a door that will leave you defenseless if the zombies break it down. Instead of just waiting for them to do that, place the trap door down, open it up, and then you can open the front door freely and bash those zombies' heads in. Or like to defend your base. What do I and Swedish pop supergroup ABBA have in common? Honey thrills us.
Oh, brother, this guy stinks!
So you've barely made it out of a scrape with a zombie, and the loot wasn't even that good. And what's that? I'm infected! Ugh! I guess I should just find a little hole to turn in. Just kidding. All you need to do is find a stump. You'll find these little stumps out in the wilderness, and if you whack them, right at the end, some honey might pop out. Look, bees live in stumps in this universe. Don't overthink it, just get the honey. When you drink it, some of the infection will regress. It's not as effective as antibiotics, but it's more accessible. You can try and find a poppin' pills and dig out some antibiotics, or run crying to Trader Jen, which I do almost said any gay. Which I do anyway, regardless of infection status, hoping she'll have the tools to patch you up. But you can't rely on her. You can't rely on anyone in the wasteland. Just smash the stumps. Speaking of my beloved Trader Jen, you're going to want to complete trader jobs. Not just because they provide you with dukes, the currency in this world, but because it allows for progression within the game. Do enough tier 1 jobs and it will open up tier 2 jobs, and a route to another trader further away. How do you get to those faraway jobs? Not by running, I'll tell you that. When you do enough jobs, an option will pop up for special jobs. You'll also be rewarded with a bundle that will allow you to create a vehicle. Initially it's a bike, then it's a mini bike, motorcycle, and so on. Also, to progress in the game, you're going to need the right resources. You can go about hitting stones with shovels, or whacking trees with wrenches, but things will be much easier for you if you use the ideal tool for the job. Axes against wood, shovels against dirt, pickaxes against stone and ore, wrenches on electrical equipment, etc. Another top tip from me, one that it took me an embarrassingly long time to figure out, is that the vending machines work. There will be drink and snack machines within the world. You can pay for drinks and food that will stave off death, or little snacks that will give you extra abilities. Like eye candy that gives you a looting bonus, giving you the increased chance to get better supplies when you loot. Rockbusters that improve your mining ability. Sugar butts for bartering, covert cats for sneak damage. Or, one of my favorites, oh shit's drops. Eat them and it takes away fall damage for 5 minutes, so you can get to the top of a really tall POI, get the loot, jump on out. Lickety split. Music cues are your friend in this game. Well, I mean, past 10 o'clock there are some weird gurgling noises that are supposed to spook you, but there are also times that you should really pay attention to the music. Like when the music kind of goes ba-dum-bum-bum-ba-ba. That means there are a lot of zombies coming your way and you should be alert, if not run away. And on day 7, a storm approaches, letting you know that the Horde is on its way. Ah yes, the Horde. Let's talk about that. So on days 7, 14, 21, etc., the Horde turns up at your doorstep and it's a bad time. But don't be afraid like I was when I first started this game. Eventually you're probably going to want to make your own base kitted out with traps, electric fences, barbed wire, trapdoors, all of that good stuff. But if you're still working on that base at day 7, which is completely fair, I'm going to urge you to get up high. Here's an example of a POI that I put a bunch of wood blocks on, climbed up to the top, and then bravely shot down at the zombies. Of course you can always goof this up, but it'll be okay, you'll just respawn. I've been playing this game for years, and look what happened to me. So embarrassing. Also, this is just my personal opinion, but if you find an underground bunker and think, wow, here's my base, all sorted, maybe reconsider? Zombies can't fly up to you, but they can dig down to you, and they're surprisingly good at it, like little undead gophers. Ooh, also, if you're in a POI and you're not sure where to go, just go into the light. No wait, not in like a death way, don't let the zombies kill you. Sorry, I mean follow the light. There will be light sources like lamps and flashlights that are usually laying on the floor pointing in a certain direction. Go in that direction and you'll eventually find where the loot is. Oh, the devs of this game want to see us suffer, but they do help out every now and then. Fun fact, when I started playing this game, I would see that you could loot dog and cat food and be like, ugh, I'm not gonna eat that. It's the zombie apocalypse, you gotta eat that. What I mean to say is food and water are valuable resources. Try to always keep them on hand. Craft yourself a little campfire and boil that murky water in a cooking pot. That will make it drinkable. Then keep as many of those bad boys on you as possible. You can actually boil that water with goldenrod flowers and chrysanthemums. Kinda said that right. Allowing you to make goldenrod tea and red tea. Goldenrod tea improves your digestion, and I find red tea the most handy because it slows down your thirst and food degradation. Ooh, also on food and water, see your little handy dandy tool belt at the bottom of the screen? The green bar on the left measures how hungry you are, and the blue bar on the right measures how thirsty you are. Once again, took me so long to figure that out. While you're looting, you might find some tool mods. Some of them are game-changing, like one that allows you to set your melee weapon on fire. Others increase your swing speed, or make it so you use less stamina when you swing. For guns, there are ones that can improve your reload speed, or allow you to use more bullets before you have to reload. And on using those weapons, and getting food, hunting animals is not required in this game, but it does really help. And if you're a little baby softie like me, this can be really hard to do. So just kind of prepare yourself. You might see a little chicken running around and you might be desperate for food, and if you do decide to hunt, you're probably going to want to use a bow and arrow, because gunshots are loud and you don't want to draw a bunch of zombies to you when you're trying to gun down a chicken. God, I feel so guilty. Those were some beginner-friendly tips for playing 7 Days to Die 1.0. If you found this video helpful, make sure to like and subscribe. It really helps us out here. And if you have any other tips for beginners, please pop them in the comments below and people can check them out. For more Eurogamer videos that you might enjoy, you can click on the videos popping up on the screen right about now-ish, or head over to Eurogamer.net to read some articles. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.